Okay. Testing, testing. Go ahead, big dog. I'll let you start it off. Hold on.
Coming to you live from downtown Pomona, Mia Vanna presents the R&R Podcast, episode number 12.
Yes, sir.
I'm your host, Randy Jacquette, and we got Mr. Robert Barksdale on my left, and we got a special guest tonight, y'all.
You ready to get started?
Let's get it.
All right, dog. Thanks for the intro. That's the only applause I get. That's it? I get the weak applause.
That's what you get.
All right.
You want another one?
Yeah, give me one more.
Yeah. Go ahead and introduce
All right,
the
dog.
guest,
So we got a special guest today, a young lady who I actually met here, Christina Arredondo. She's going to talk about an event she's having tomorrow here and talk about how we met and how she's doing with, real estate, foreclosures, all that good stuff. So, Christina, welcome.
Wait a minute. I thought you were going to talk about how we met.
I could do well. I mean, it sounds better when you say it, but it might sound wrong if I say it. But anyway, I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and do it. So I was here at the Cigar Lounge maybe about a little over a year ago. And Christina was setting up for an event. I was down on the second floor smoking. I was like, hey, what are you doing? And she said, I have a real estate event and, we're networking tomorrow. She said, you can smoke a cigar and it's free drinks. That's all I need to hear, Randy. She could have been selling caskets. I would have been up here, dog. So anyway, so that's how we met. And then I came to the event. I brought my mother. She was in town for my birthday and my sister from Boston. And Christina had a friend and they knew where her friend lived. And so we just connected that night. Mom had a great time. And then Christina and I actually started working together doing foreclosures. So go ahead, Christina. I don't know. Did I leave anything off? What do you want to add?
No, I mean, that's good. I have no idea how I wound up in a man cave on a sports topic.
Mm-hmm.
And here I am talking about how I met you.
Exactly. So, hey, we want to pub up your event, your organization. Tell us the name of your organization and what you guys do.
Okay, perfect. So I'm here with the Fix and Flip Peer Connect. So we are a mentorship, partnership, and a real estate community. So we work with investors, we work with realtors, we work with brokers such as Robert. But we started actually here a year and a half ago at our first networking event, just talking to people about what we did and trying to create a community. And we consistently, since January, been having networking events, and our community has grown really strong. So what we pride ourselves in doing is helping people find private capital to be able to invest in real estate. And those people that don't even know what they're doing in real estate, we kind of use our 14 years of experience and help educate them and mentor them so they don't make the mistakes that, some big money mistakes that some people out there do.
So
partnerships.
So let me ask you this. Do the investors have to have experience or can they come to you and ask questions? And then, what type of capital are you looking to raise from the investors?
Yeah, so tomorrow we're actually hosting a members-only event here at Mi Havana.
Mm-hmm.
Raul and Maritza are great for opening their doors to us. And what we do is our members are both investors and realtors and contractors. So no, they do not have to have experience because our mastermind tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
we have those type of events to be able to show them and tell them and teach them, the do's and don'ts.
Of investing?
Yeah, as far as investing. Now, I was talking to Robert about, you mean tell you about
Go ahead,
what
definitely.
we're doing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So our investors right now, for anyone that's listening or whoever's in the room, we're offering a 10 to 15% return on what I like to call St. Mattress money. That's that money that, that's held in St. Mattress.
Yep.
So we have a lot of contractors and people out there that are storing their money in accounts or under the bed or in a hole. That is a true story.
Mm-hmm.
Money in a hole that's earning no interest. So what we're doing is when you invest with us, we're giving a 10 to 15% return. And I pride ourselves on our underwriting. So we actually can do that within a 6-month term. And we've had a lot of success with it.
So 6 months. And what's the minimum investment? What's the maximum? And are there different terms? Are there 3 months, 2 months, 6 months?
I mean, we straight up do 6 months. We do have projects that may take about a year, but those are for our more seasoned investors. But for our new investors, we like to get them in and out. You want your money. If you give us money, you want it back with a return. So minimum investment, we like to do 25,000, 30,000. But if you're new in the game, kind of want to, test the waters, we are open to some creative strategies. We do a little bit of fractional, but yeah, just reach out. I will tell you that tomorrow our members only event is going to be a really great one because we have people that have been doing this with my partner for over 14 years, actually over 10 years. Sorry, I'm exaggerating there.
Mhm.
But they're making some good money, and we're at 27 flips right now currently, and that's just since January. So that's pretty
good. That's
yeah.
3 a month. That's
Yeah,
over three.
you
That's
know
3 a
that,
month.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Let me ask you this: what type of properties is it? Single family and multifamily, large apartments, or do you specialize in one over the other?
So right now it's kind of keeping it basic. So we do a lot of single family. We do have a new construction in Indiana because we're not just in LA.
Okay.
So we're in Indiana, we're in Texas. My partner has a multifamily, a duplex out in Kentucky. We're looking to expand in the Boston area, Florida area. So we are creating hubs all over the US.
Very good. And you said it's members only. Is it members as in of your group or members of the lounge, or how does that work if somebody listening wants to come and be a part of that? How does that work?
Yeah, so I am going to make it super easy and just go to fixandflippeerconnect.com and you can see our member benefits. It is members of our community. And again, you can be a realtor, you can be an investor, you can be a contractor, or you can be just somebody that's wanting to get involved with real estate and you don't know where you fit in.
Okay.
And you become a member. We have the options on there. You can schedule a call with me and I can kind of talk to you a little bit about it. But we also have public events once a month.
Okay.
So check out our website. All the details are there.
Do me a favor. Say that website again, a little bit louder, a little slower.
Sure. Fixandflippeerconnect.com. Wait, let me try it one more time.
Yep.
Fixandflippeerconnect.com. How'd I do, Randy?
That's good. That's good. So let me ask, are there any questions? We got a lot of people here that invest in real estate. Any questions from our, one of the questions I have is, how is the market now with foreclosures, with fix and flip? Can you still make money fixing properties, flipping them?
Man, I come from foreclosures and bailouts. So I think that if you're direct to the seller, and I think if you can get a good underwriting, which like I told you, Robert, we pride ourselves in that.
Mm-hmm.
If the numbers make sense, there's a lot of profit. So the key, and my partner is usually one that spills beans, but the key is to be able to get in and get out. And those numbers have to make sense to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
So we have to make sure that target area fits our buy box.
Okay. And you and I have actually done a couple deals together that you actually brought me. One in Long Beach. Where was the other one?
Huntington Beach.
Oh, Huntington Beach. Wow.
One.
Two big ones. So Randy, she brought me two nice deals about a little over a year ago. So we flipped one 2741 San Francisco Avenue in Long Beach.
How you remember that?
Huh?
How you remember that?
Man, easy, man. Hey, and then we flipped one in Huntington Beach too. That we actually, a guy was losing a property. Christina brought me into the deal. We just put it on the MLS. So I thought we were just going to sell it and make a commission. We got a buyer to buy it and then rent it back to the guy. So we double-ended it. And the guy stayed there as a tenant. I think he was paying like $6,000 a month in rent. And now that investor is our client, Wilson. So anytime I get something in Orange County, I call him. Okay. And we closed in Long Beach. Long Beach closed in about 4 days.
Wow.
And then Huntington Beach closed in about a week and a half. And so those were two deals Christina brought me, Long Beach and Huntington Beach. Long Beach, the people stayed as well.
Okay.
So an investor bought it, rented it to them. So those were great deals. We like those 4 and 5 day escrows.
Oh, yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Quick money.
Yeah.
Quick money.
Yeah. So that's the foreclosure market. We're seeing a lot of foreclosures. Definitely.
That's good. That's good.
Let me ask you, Christina, why do you think there's so many foreclosures right now?
I just think people get in over their head, and this is a California market.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right now, times are tough.
Yeah,
times are tough. People rather pay for tickets to the World Series than pay their mortgage.
Yep, pretty much.
There's my sports reference.
There you go. Talking about sports, where are you from, first of all?
Well, the heart of Texas.
What part of Texas?
I'm from West Texas, so it's all football and oil. So money, money, money.
Oh, great! I have a follow-up question for you. Who's your football team?
Now I'll let everybody in the room guess.
Who's their team? Kevin.
There you go.
Cowboy up. So
Row to the mat,
Cowboys
row.
all day,
My
baby.
family would disown me. My family
All
would
day.
disown me if I said anything different.
Yeah, Kevin said he knew he was gonna like you when he saw you. So yeah. Yeah, here we go. So anyway, so look, we do Zooms on Monday. She actually did one of the Zooms with a Cowboy jersey on. Whose jersey was that, by the way?
Probably. Who was I wearing? I, mean, I don't even know.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
But yeah, she had a Cowboy jersey on the Zoom, so our Monday Zoom. So good. Anything we left off? You know, you talked about fix and flip peerconnect.com. You have the event. You have public events once a month. Tomorrow,
3 times a month.
Three times a month. Are the public events?
Oh, well, the public. We have 3 events a month, but we have a public event once a month.
Once a month.
Yeah.
So they can go on that website, sign up, show up to the events. Question: why are a lot of your events at cigar lounges, or is it just a coincidence? This one and where I met you. Is there like something with investors and cigars, or?
I mean, you have to take care of people that want to make money, right?
Okay,
and
exactly.
So, you know,
there you go.
Cigars are nice. You're nice and relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why do you guys talk about sports in this nice man cave?
Exactly.
You're nice
exactly.
And chill, right?
Exactly. So that's good. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. We'll have some of our people go on and sign up. Definitely tomorrow's a members only event. Are you guys thinking about having a public event here?
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we are. We're looking at different options right now. We were doing it here in Pomona regularly at the Cosmo Ultra Lounge down the street.
Okay.
And so we've been kind of moving around because we're growing. So I actually had a conversation with this nice gentleman over here, and he mentioned his event center in Rancho Cucamonga. So always looking to expand. So if you guys have any events, event venues, let me know, because we're always looking to broaden our horizon.
Good. That's a really nice spot there in Rancho. Let me ask you this: at your public events, how many people are you getting on average?
So we have about 100 people that register, and day of the event, we've had up to 75 people on a large event. So
That's pretty good.
We always get like different speakers, like sub-2 speakers, innovation speakers, anything related to real estate, Airbnb. We've had a little bit. We got to get you to come talk on foreclosure. Okay,
definitely. Okay, good. That's pretty much all I have. That's great, though. That's great info. Mr. Jaquette, the host of the show.
She was good since she said Dallas, but
until she said Dallas.
No, that's very interesting. And if people, want to get into this, it sounds like you got some mattress money. Mm-hmm. I used to have that back in the day, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's I mean, like it seems like a no-brainer. I mean, like they're gonna guide you, they're gonna tell you, so you don't have too much risk.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get 15% back on your money. I don't see why not. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah. Like I said, she brought me 2 great deals, and we made money in a week on both of them. So I'm forever grateful for that. So definitely. All right, man. That's good, man. Let's give our guest a hand. Let's
clap it up for Miss Christina Arredondo.
Good job, Christina. All right. Thanks a million.
Thank you. Come again. All right. Thank you. All right. Oh, yeah. That's right. Now we're going to get into this. So what's cracking, Rob?
We got to get into the sports.
Get into this,
sports, man. Before we get into football, we got to talk a couple other things. MLB, baby.
Ooh, them Dodgers. What about them Dodgers?
Man, we talked about this, man, months ago. We should have gone to Vegas because we predicted the World Series in July, dog. Remember that?
Yeah, we sure did. Dodgers and Yankees.
We said that.
I wouldn't have had it no other way.
Man, so talk to me about that. What do you think, man? How our Dodgers look right now?
We look good, man. Finally, I'm really glad y'all get off of Dave Roberts' back out there, man.
I don't know. He's been suspect a couple years.
Bro, that bro did a hell of a managing job. This year. He said this year, but he done a hell of a job, man. You got to think about it. They've been there. They won it in 20.
Mm-hmm.
They back again. They went another time before that, and then in the last 12 years, they done won the pennant.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like, everybody hollering, get rid of Dave Roberts. Who you going to get? Who? Dusty, man. Dusty retired, man. Dusty is Dusty.
Riding his motorcycle.
He chilling, man. But, I'm glad for him, man. the team, man, they went through a lot, man, a lot of injuries, and they didn't let that hold them down, man. Next man up mentality, and man, they rocking and rolling, man. And I don't, you know, my homeboy is a bullpen coach over there at the Yankees, but you're not finna get this one. Dodgers in 6, man. Dodgers in 6.
That was my next question.
Dodgers in 6.
Dodgers in 6.
Dodgers in 6.
I hope so, man. We start Friday, first 2 games, Friday and Saturday.
We get the first 2. I'm guaranteeing them.
Guaranteeing the first 2.
First 2.
And the first 2 are here in LA?
In LA, baby.
We need those 2.
We need those 2. Because we got 3 pitchers. They got a couple pitchers.
Yep.
They bullpen is okay. Our bullpen is spectacular. You know what I mean? When we put the right combination in there. So we're going to have a bullpen game. Actually, our bullpen ERA is low as hell. You know what I mean? It's better than the pitching.
So we just need to hit is what we need to do.
Yeah, we just need to hit, stay hot. Mookie stay hot.
Okay.
Ohtani and my man Edmonds, man.
Yeah, Kiki too. Yeah.
Kiki too.
Yeah,
My Edmonds, Korean descent, first Korean player to win in the NL MVP. Man, that boy was playing. We got him on the deadline.
Man, so we should be all right, huh?
We should be all right,
6
man.
games.
So give it up for them Dodgers and LA
sir,
Dodgers.
Yes, sir.
Tickets, like she said, tickets going for $1,700 in the nosebleeds. I mean, I'm not going in my pocket for it. I'll be watching it on TV, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There we go. All right. Man, WNBA finals. We picked the Liberty.
We picked the Liberty.
We got it on tape. We picked the Liberty. And you know, Minnesota's coach was saying that, you know, they gave it to the Liberty, but man, I thought the Liberty played well.
I did too, man. They said it came down to the referees. They blaming the referees.
I saw that.
You know, I used to be a referee, so
you partial to referees.
I'm partial to referees, but let me tell you something about sports, man. If you do your job and you do what you're supposed to do, you keep it out the referee's hands.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't make it that close.
Don't make it that close where it won't be no controversy. Don't go hollering referees after you lose and all that type of stuff, man. Just handle your business on the field.
Okay. So, and I thought they would win because they had 3, you know, really good players, Enescu, Jones, and Stewart.
Yeah.
Whereas Minnesota had, you know, 2 really good players.
And some
so you know, 3 beats 2 most of the time. So,
all the time.
But it went 5 games, so I thought that was great. You know, the WNBA players just opted out, man. They want more money.
They should get more money.
And you know what? And they're about to.
They're about to.
And you know who you could thank. Go ahead and say it now because you always hate on her. So go ahead and say it because you was hating on her in July and August. And don't say
Caitlin Clark.
Man, you got to give it up. And she brought a lot of money into the WNBA, kind of like Bird and Magic and then Jordan. I'm not saying she's a Bird, Magic, or Jordan.
Right, but
she brought notoriety.
And notoriety to the league. Yes, she did.
Yeah, because they were selling out, and then you had other teams selling out when she wasn't playing.
Right,
so.
And they got 2 new teams coming in.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, you're going to have to pay these women, man.
They should, because the max salary was only like $250.
Yeah.
And come on, man, they were flying commercial. They sitting over there, man, on the tarmac almost.
On JetBlue and Frontier.
All that.
Southwest, huh?
Yeah, so, but yeah, that's good. Good for them. They should get more money. They getting it right with my girl, Diana Taurasi is retiring, but she helped them too. So,
yeah,
you know, she played overseas, made
that's
a lot of money.
About time, man. Pay them girls, man.
So, something happened last night, man, with the Lakers. Did you see that?
Ooh,
a couple things. One, they won.
But they won,
which is great. They beat Minnesota, who went to the Western Conference Finals.
Eastern Conference.
Western Conference. Right. And then LeBron Bronny, talk to me about that.
Okay, we had a big lead, and they brought it in. I'm glad they brought them in. Get it over with.
Made
history, right?
Send it to the G League.
And now go back to the G League, son. You know what I'm saying? Go develop. You know what I mean? Yep. And let me tell you something. You know anything about basketball, you know, ain't no such thing as a 6'2",
2 guard,
6'1", 2 guard
in
the league. You show me one.
No, he's 6'3" and he's a point.
He's a point.
He can shoot, but he's a point.
He's a point. He's not a 2 guard.
Clay was the 2.
There's never been a 6'1", 2 guard.
Nah.
In the history of,
well, maybe World Be Free, but he was a gun, and that was in the 70s. But yeah, you're right.
But you know what I'm saying? So go get developed. I'm not hating on the young man. They made history. They had the Griffey.
I was just about to say that the Griffey's in attendance.
They made it in baseball. That was nice. His family was there, and go to the G League, man, and get your Wheaties up, baby.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Man.
But he'll be all right, man. He may bounce around. He may go overseas.
Right.
But like I said, that moment was great. So
that was great.
I took pictures of it, but it was good. But like you said, now go develop.
Did you see the advice he was giving him on the bench?
No, I didn't see that. What was he doing?
He said, you feel the intensity. Don't go out there, just play ball.
Yeah.
So if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. I like that part too.
Okay,
father
that's good.
and son.
Yeah, you can tell
cool.
it meant a lot to LeBron.
Yeah, it meant a lot to LeBron. And they, like he said, he had a conference. He said it's not a circus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're not taking nothing from the game or nothing like that. We're just,
trying to do something special.
Something special, and they did it.
Yep.
So hats off to him, LeBron.
Yeah,
you know
good job, man. I like that.
The chosen one.
Yep.
As I say, and you did your thing, man, and you should be very proud.
Exactly.
Now moving on to the Lakers.
Yeah. Well, we'll get. I'm gonna come back.
You want to come back?
Go ahead now. We're talking.
Let's go talk about the Lakers.
Let's talk about. Man, they look good last night.
Look like they got a coach, huh?
Yeah, man. JJ looked like he knew what he was doing.
Looked like he knew what he was doing. You could just tell
that he was confident.
They were confident. They got Scotty Brooks over there, and they got Nate McMillan.
Somebody said Vogel. Is Vogel on the staff too? Man, man. You got former head
coaches over there. They all good in their own right. Nate McMillan is an excellent defensive coach.
Yep.
Scotty
Great defensive player with the Supersonics.
Right. So you know what I mean. You can tell that the way they use Anthony Davis, the way they moved on the court, the spacing, everything was.
They look good.
They look good, man. Rui Hachimura got busy.
Yep. Great face-up game.
Great face-up game. Austin Reeves. And the beat, he don't go too far in the bench.
Yeah. Jackson
He's like seven deep. And that's it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's good. Like Cam Reddish didn't get in.
He didn't, man.
No. You know what I mean?
That's a Duke player, and Redick played at Duke.
Right.
He said, "Oh well."
So, hats off to him, man. They look good. Keep it up. They got Phoenix coming up here on Friday. Think we can get them too. AD looks, man. It's AD's team.
He looked good.
It's
he looked
like
MVP, man.
It's AD's team.
Hey, if he can stay healthy, it's his
team. He put on 10 pounds of muscle. You can tell.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as he stay upright and stay off the floor, I think he's gonna be all right, man.
Yeah, he looked good. He looked good. So, because people were off him, I was off him 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We had a good year last year, and if he can stay healthy, that's the key.
Right.
That's the key.
Talking mess to Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, you saw that game. You tell they cool, but he was talking.
Cool,
was he talking during the game or just after?
During the game.
I saw when he blocked that shot.
Blocked the shot, turned around like
get that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So that's how it should be.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And after the game, you go about your business. You talk to each other. Y'all go have dinner or whatever.
Exactly.
But when we in this hardwood, it's all bets off. Yeah.
Get that out of here.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
All right, man. So next week we need to have maybe our NBA predictions.
All right.
Since we did good with the WNBA, we did good with picking the World Series. We need to maybe have our brackets for how we think they're gonna finish.
Yeah,
we'll do that for next week.
Do that next week.
Okay. Cool,
yeah, we get to see them for a week, see who's who.
Exactly. Man, we're not to pro football yet, but talk to me about Aaron Rodgers, man. He is not looking good.
Man.
Is it over or is he just rusty? You tell me.
Coach, you fired your coach. It wasn't the coach. It wasn't the coach. It's Aaron Rodgers. It's Aaron Rodgers. It's Aaron Rodgers. It ain't the coach. It's Aaron Rodgers. It's Aaron Rodgers.
All right, so hold on. Okay, so go ahead, and then we'll respond.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So are you saying that it's over for Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, man, pretty much, man. Father Time is undefeated, brother.
Undefeated.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you can't keep blaming other people.
Yeah.
Just take ownership of what you're doing, bro. Like, you get rid of it. This dude was a defense. Like I told y'all last week, this dude was a defensive coach.
Who, Saleh?
Saleh was on the bed. This got a job today with Green Bay.
Did he?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good.
And his homeboy looked out for him,
LaFleur.
And they defense is in the top 5 in the NFL.
So it was Rodgers because
it's Rodgers on offense. Okay. That's what it is.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
So Aaron Rodgers need to quit. They bring Devontae over there. I like I told you, that's not gonna do too much, bro. That's not that give him a little boost, but that's not gonna do too much, man.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So Russell Wilson starting.
Looked pretty good the second half. Looked real good.
Look good.
And they won.
Yeah, because they spotted New York those points,
Right.
and then New York came back.
Right.
So
Russell.
I mean Pittsburgh came back.
So I guess the youngster need to learn a little more. Let Wilson stay in there until he fall off or until he get injured. I don't know.
Man, I gotta admit, that I was for
Justin.
for Justin staying in there. But I guess Tomlin saw something. Obviously, we're not in practice, so Tomlin must have known what he was talking about because he. They were right there tied for first, and he started Russell, and they won.
And a good coach, another good coach there.
Another great coach, Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
So you okay with Russell starting for right now?
Yeah, I said it last week. Start him, see what we get. He came out the second half. He was balling, man.
Mm-hmm. And those touchdown passes.
Pickens' his first touchdown pass this year.
Yeah, and got Pickens actually running hard.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, man. All these NFL injuries, we got Ayuk,
gone.
Deshaun gone, Evans hamstring, Daniels, week to week, Jaden Daniels.
I think he might play.
Metcalf.
Right.
Godwin's done for the year.
Right.
And you got Tua coming back probably this week from concussion. Why are we seeing so many injuries, man? Because that's turning. You look at a team like San Francisco, man. They got a lot of guys out.
Because
is it
in the preseason they don't do no hitting.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And then they took away some of the preseason games. So when you start week 1 through 4, that's really the preseason.
That's really the preseason.
And you can see it in the field because people was tired. People were,
they talked about
that, So now you see people coming in the form.
Okay.
In this next couple of weeks, we're gonna find out who's
legit.
Legit.
That's why Baltimore might, is playing well now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the next couple of weeks, we're gonna find out who is who. Some of us it's over for. I don't want to say no names, but some of us is straight over for.
Over, huh?
Yeah, my team included.
Okay. You trying to say my Cowboys are done?
Yeah, but pretty much done. Get ready for the draft. We fighting for the draft now. But even if the Rams announcing today, they might try to move off of Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, I saw that, man. That's
and
crazy.
They might move off of Matt Stafford to the Vikings.
Stafford.
Yeah.
Why would they trade Stafford to the Vikings?
Huh?
Why would they?
Cousins ain't in Minnesota, man. You got to know what you're talking about, baby.
All right. All right, fellas. All right.
Yeah. So
anyway, but why would they trade Stafford to Minnesota?
Okay.
First of all, you got Darnold, you playing well, and then
Darnold playing
decent, serviceable.
Serviceable.
Okay.
Can Darnold get you to the Super Bowl?
So they think that if they get Stafford,
game over. Game over. Come on.
With that,
that's his offensive coordinator.
Oh yeah.
Game over. So then you bring Darnold over here, let him get some tutelage from McVay, might help him out, and then not get you another draft.
That might be good. Darnold,
yeah.
He could be,
And that would be good.
Where are they talking about trading Kupp?
Either Pittsburgh or KC. Well, KC just picked up
got Hopkins.
So that's gone. So but they'll move. I think they're gonna have a fire sale because they already know this over. This year's over for us.
Wow. If they trade Kupp and Stafford, they just
they melted it in.
So let's talk about the Raiders quarterback woes. What's going on?
They don't have no quarterback, man. Not neither one of those cats were serviceable quarterbacks. So they're, like I said, they're going to be fighting for the draft for that Shedeur sweepstakes.
Yeah, they said that. They said that he might go number 1 now.
Yeah, he will.
Number 1,
man. He's been balling, man.
Killing. They look good. We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
So the injuries, Raiders quarterback, Adams and Cooper trade after 1 week. Who's going to make the bigger impact?
Cooper, like I told you. I think he caught 4 for 64 in the
4 or 5
tub.
in a tub.
Yeah. That ain't nothing.
And he's got a good quarterback, so I think that's why he's gonna have a bigger impact. But he's younger. Devontae's good. But if you put Devontae on
Devontae
Buffalo,
went up there, it would have been over. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He can open up the field, So yeah, I mean, if I was Devontae, I would have never messed with Aaron Rodgers again after he pulled
at what he did in Green Bay.
Okay. But he went over there. He'll be looking for another team in about
next
2
year.
years.
Yeah,
man, you know what I mean?
Next year.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, minority owner in the Raiders. Talk to me.
That's a good thing. So maybe he can bring some type of culture. He know what it takes if they listen. And,
which they should.
Which they should.
You got 7 rings.
Yeah. That's a pretty good deal. So, you know, I mean, they need, I think, and he wants some little say-so in the personnel over there.
He should.
Yeah.
They should be smart and let him kind of help run it.
Help run it, yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about college football.
Ooh.
Oregon over Purdue. Oregon looks good. They're number one.
Number one. They look good.
They blew out Purdue. You think they're legit number one? I mean, they beat Ohio State.
They beat Ohio
everybody.
State, so they're legit right now. Yeah, they legit. Your consensus number one.
Yeah, let me ask you, can they win the Big Ten?
Yeah, they can. They can, but don't come. You still got to deal with Ohio State again on the second time. They got to
play Ohio State, yep, again. Yeah. Or because it'll be Ohio State and Penn State.
Right.
So you think they'll play because they beat Purdue 35-0, man. Yeah. That's crazy.
So you play a team twice. It's hard to beat them twice.
Yeah. So and Ohio State is deep.
Yeah.
And if they get Ohio State on the road, that's gonna be tough.
That's gonna be tough.
But they could do it, but it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough.
BYU surprising everybody, undefeated.
Oh, yeah, we watched that.
They were number 13 last week.
They were down with last minute to go, and they got a touchdown. A guy caught it like on the 15 and ran all the way up the middle.
Okay.
Won the game. So they was in jeopardy. They pulled it out.
They look good, man. They got a good coach, good culture.
Right.
They play hard. They surprised a lot of people. We're gonna talk about the rankings later.
Right.
Georgia over Texas at Texas.
Man. Georgia, man. They showed that D. That D came out. Number 13, the defensive end, the only plays on passing downs. Was in that backfield all day. All night. All day. So bad where Ewers couldn't even read the safety coming. He couldn't read nothing. That's why they made the switch
to Manning.
And Manning, did his thing. He's a little more athletic. And then they went back to him.
So Ewers, let him calm down a little bit.
He had to calm down, but he
was
seeing
surprised,
ghosts.
Man. I thought Texas was going to win that.
Yeah, me too. They were seeing ghosts.
What about Miami over Louisville? That one, Miami's undefeated, man. Cristobal over there got them rolling. Got probably the Heisman Trophy favorite, Cam Ward.
Yeah. Cam Ward or the kid from Boise.
The running back?
Yeah. Because whatchamacallit ain't been playing Hunter, so.
Yeah. If Hunter could stay healthy.
Right.
Alabama lost again, man. What's going on over there?
Man, they
don't
look good.
They don't look disciplined.
They don't look disciplined.
Making mistakes.
Arguing. It's not an Alabama team we used to.
Exactly.
So they're gonna have to go back to the lab and find out what's happening.
Yeah, get on those boys. Man, they lost at Tennessee. Granted, Tennessee is good.
Yeah, I didn't think Tennessee would beat them, though. But
and it was at Tennessee, but
right,
man, Alabama, they got 2 losses already.
2 losses.
LSU, Arkansas. LSU 34-10. LSU surprising people. They lost
coming
a
back.
lot.
They back in the
They
top,
might be right back in the mix.
Right back in the mix with 1 loss.
Yeah,
to USC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they right now, if the college football playoff started, they'd be in it.
Yeah, they're in it. Right.
So UCF, Iowa State's rolling undefeated.
Right.
I expected them to be UCF, but man, Iowa State, they got a good coach, Matt Campbell.
Good coach, yeah.
I thought he'd be out of there by now, maybe at like a Michigan.
No.
I tell you what, if the Michigan coach keeps losing,
he out.
He out of there.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah. So another team that's surprising because they looked horrible at the beginning of the year, Clemson over Virginia. Virginia's always a decent team.
Yeah, Clemson came back.
Clemson came back, man.
Yeah, back in, yeah.
Yeah, they scoring now.
Yeah. So they look good. Dabo Swinney.
Dabo, who said he don't want to pick up any kids in the transfer portal.
Right.
Notre Dame, Georgia Tech. Notre Dame only has good. 1 loss.
1 loss. They look good.
Yeah, and they were talking about having, calling boosters after they lost, trying to see if they get Urban Meyer. I think they need to stick with the young coach.
Yeah, stick with the young brother, man. He gonna be all right.
So they have 1 loss.
Right.
If the playoffs started now, they in there.
They're in there.
They'd be in there. Yeah. So because they're top 12 right now, they had it up on the board. Another team that's rolling, Texas A&M, they beat Mississippi State.
And they had fell off, and
they had fallen off, and now they back. So, any given Saturday, man. But I think we're gonna start to see after maybe another week or two the true top
true.
12
The
to
true
15.
dogs, yeah.
Yep, just like you said for pro football.
Right.
Another one, Kansas State, West Virginia. Not that excited about that game, but Kansas State has a great quarterback, Avery Johnson. They lost Will Howard to Ohio State, but Avery Johnson stepped right in, man.
Yeah,
and he's more of a threat because he can run.
He can run.
He can run. That's who beat Colorado. That was a good game, but man, Auburn's stinking it up, man. They about to be on their fourth coach in about 8 years. But Missouri's good, man. They only have one loss. Got that great receiver, 21-17. They're number 19 in the country. Score that surprised me, SMU Stanford, man. They beat Stanford 40-10.
Oh, SMU coming back. SMU getting a little culture over there.
And you know, some of those rich boosters that didn't want to contribute, I think gonna start
coming
to spend some NIL money. Because they got the money over there. They got the money.
Yes, sir.
Illinois over Michigan, man.
Illinois is good.
Brett Bielema, man.
Right. They good. I haven't even really checked them out, but man, they balling.
Yeah, they number 22, and they beat Michigan.
Right.
Michigan coach better figure it out, man.
Yeah, he got to figure it out.
Yeah, you can't lose over there. He'll be gone after 1 year.
Yeah.
So hopefully, and I like to see us get those jobs, but hopefully they can start winning. A couple other games, man. And this is two topics. Maryland over SC, man. Talk to me about that because we're SC fans.
Man, SC looking bad, man. I can't even call it no more. We'll be up in games and then we just fall.
Penn State, we should have won. Michigan,
we should have won.
Who else? Anybody else?
Those three right there. Minnesota.
Let me ask you this, man. Should Lincoln Riley be on a hot seat? They said his buyout is between 60 and 80.
He in the hot seat, but you know what? I think they're gonna give him one more year.
I think because of that buyout and the recruiting is good. Right now, their class is like top 10 or 15 for 2025.
And now he just got to recruit the kids that he has to stay.
But he also has to recruit. We
more.
We need to be stronger on the line.
On the line, we need some meat.
Yeah,
we need some meat. Big and physical. This is the SEC. I mean, the Big Ten.
Yeah. Let's look at the AP rankings right now. So SC's probably gonna be out of the top 25. So and they definitely are not gonna make it to the final 12.
No.
So right now we got Oregon 1. That's solid. Georgia 2.
Good.
Penn State 6-0. They're 3, and we could have beat them.
Right.
So we just gotta hold on. Ohio State with that one loss is 4.
Right.
Texas dropped from 1 to 5.
They'll be back up there too.
Miami 7-0. They're number 6 with Crystal Ball. Then you got Tennessee, LSU, Clemson, and then Iowa State.
Wow. Clemson was a foregone for conclusion, and they all the way back up in there.
Yeah. We said Georgia. Georgia's number 2.
Right.
All right. So, and then you'd have Iowa State, BYU, and Notre Dame all in the playoff.
Right.
So, big games coming up this week. I know Sean are like this. Boise plays UNLV. Is that a big game?
That's a big game. UNLV is pretty good.
Why he plays UNLV? I'm sorry. Is that a big game?
That's a big game. UNLV is pretty good. They only lost 1.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they only lost 1. So that's gonna be a good game.
What about Rutgers at SC? Are we gonna win that?
We should. Friday night.
So that doesn't mean we will, but we should. If
on paper,
if they lose to Rutgers,
he might get tarmac.
He might, like they did your boy Lane.
Yeah.
And we're not even on the plane. They might put him on the plane
give him an
so
Uber
fire him. Yeah.
Might give him one of them Waymos home, one of them carless drivers, them driverless taxis to the house.
Another big game, Nebraska, Ohio State.
Ooh, Ohio State gonna beat them
because Nebraska just got blown out by Indiana.
Right.
So Ohio State. Let me ask you about Notre Dame Navy.
Navy lose this week.
Right here. Huh?
Navy lose this week.
Say it again.
Navy gonna lose this week.
Navy gonna lose that one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Navy can't hang with Notre Dame, huh?
Right. No. Notre Dame
what about Washington, Indiana?
What'd you say? Say that again.
Washington, Indiana.
Oh, that's gonna be a tough one.
Indiana's undefeated.
Indiana.
Okay. Yeah. Because Washington's in a little bit of a rebuild.
Yeah.
What about Oklahoma, Ole Miss?
Ooh. Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Okay. Illinois, Oregon. At Oregon too.
I'm gonna see. I wanna see this. What time that game come on?
Well, I'll look it up. So Illinois is tough. And Oregon might look past them.
Right.
So you tell me. So who are you going with?
I'm gonna say Oregon, but I want to see this game because Illinois is tough.
Yeah, I'll say Oregon because Fred Red's over in the corner. It's a 12:30 CBS game.
I'm gonna check it out.
That's true. BYU, UCF.
BYU.
Okay. Yeah, it's at UCF. Hopefully it overlook them. Missouri, here's one. Missouri at Alabama.
Bama get that get back.
Mm-hmm.
Bama get that get back right this week.
Texas at Vanderbilt.
Ooh, Vanderbilt be hitting food, but Texas.
Vanderbilt.
Yeah, Vanderbilt.
But I think it's at Vanderbilt. It's at Vanderbilt.
You got to go in there. You got to pull that one out of there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Penn State at Wisconsin.
Wisconsin where?
Huh?
Wisconsin and who?
No, Penn State at Wisconsin.
Tough game, but Penn State win.
At Wisconsin. Penn State
win.
Penn State, yeah, you got Penn State?
Yeah.
LSU at Texas A&M.
LSU. I'm going on LSU.
I'm going to go with LSU. Auburn at Kentucky. Last big game, Cincinnati at Colorado. I'd go for that.
So that'll be a 6 win, right?
Yeah.
Bowl eligible.
Bowl eligible, baby.
Bowl eligible. He might be playing USC if they can get up to 6 wins.
Yeah, okay. That's crazy. Yeah. We got to switch over to pro football, man. We got a lot of games. You said that teams are going to start to separate now.
Yes, sir.
So, first game, Broncos at Saints.
Broncos. Everybody hurting the Saints.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was last week. I'm sorry.
That was last week, yeah.
Yeah. No, we're talking about the game. Broncos over Saints.
Yeah.
Any surprises there?
Yeah, they all hurt. So
Saints quarterback is out.
Quarterback, receivers. Only person they had was Kamara.
And he said he wants to trade. We'll take him.
Yeah.
We'll take him. So we didn't get Derrick Henry. Maybe we'll get another Alabama/Tennessee running back.
Yeah.
Kamara.
Need him.
Seahawks over Falcons. Any surprise?
Ooh, I thought the Falcons would have won, but that was on the road. I give it to the Seahawks. Yeah, I called the Falcons. Yeah.
Okay. Bills over Titans. That wasn't a surprise. Easy. Light work. Bengals over Browns. That wasn't a surprise.
Wasn't a surprise.
Deshaun got hurt.
Yeah.
And the fans booed Deshaun. What'd you think about that?
That's weak. You shouldn't be booing a guy getting hurt like that. But that boy got a lot of problems, man. So
yeah,
that might have did them a favor though.
Yeah.
And Nick Chubb came back, but Nick Chubb, he ain't gonna be like he was next year.
No,
not till next year. Yeah.
Packers over Texas. I think you called. Did you pick? Did we pick
Packers?
Packers look
good. I picked the Packers. And it was a close game. It was a good game.
Yeah, but they held CJ to under 100 yards.
They got a good D.
So,
Young.
Colts over Dolphins. That wasn't a surprise.
That wasn't a surprise.
Lions Vikings, the game of the week. I watched that one. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched that one. That was a good game. Back and forth.
Back. But the Lions are well coached.
Well coached. Culture over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they balling, man.
You can say Vikings are well coached, especially at defense.
Yeah, defense.
And then they got Justin Jefferson. So
and they should be getting Hockenson back this weekend.
Yeah, man, they're gonna be good.
No.
Eagles over the Giants. That wasn't a surprise.
That wasn't a surprise at all.
What about Rams over the Raiders, man? Talk to me.
That wasn't no surprise. That wasn't no surprise. You think that was a surprise? That wasn't no surprise. I already knew that.
Got anything to say?
That wasn't no surprise, right? No, it wasn't no surprise. No.
What about the Commanders over the Panthers? That was light work.
Light work. Yeah, light work, easy work. They put up some points in that game too.
Our boy Jaden Daniels. You said he's week to week. You think he's playing this week?
He's trying. I know he's gonna try. He might get shot up in that rib and come on out there, dog. Yeah.
Chiefs over Niners. Was that a surprise?
Nah, it wasn't no surprise.
We're gonna go to our top 5 teams in a minute.
Right.
Steelers over the Jets. No surprise.
No surprise. No surprise.
Okay. Ravens over Buccaneers.
No surprise. But good game.
Very good game. I watched a lot of that.
I watched a lot of that. Good game.
Cardinals over Chargers.
A little bit surprising because I think I picked the Chargers.
Yeah, I think I did too.
Yeah. I don't know. They couldn't get their feet under them.
Let's look at the
They
standings.
only had no touchdowns.
So do you think the Ravens have figured it out?
Ravens look good.
Are they
Ravens in my top 5?
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's look at the standings. So AFC's Buffalo 5-2, not surprising. Miami 2-4, New York 2-5, New England 1-6.
Ooh.
Other than Miami, that's about how we picked it.
Right.
Because we thought Miami, if you could believe this, is in second place.
Second place with that record.
AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh both 5-2. Cincinnati 3-4. Cleveland 1-6.
I think Cincy got to make a run here.
Mm-hmm. You think so?
Yeah, they have to.
But their defense is suspect.
Real suspect. Really pretty weak. Can't stop the run.
AFC South, Houston 5-2, Indy 4-3, Jacksonville 2-5, Tennessee 1-5.
It's still gonna be Houston. Houston. Yeah.
AFC West, KC undefeated, Denver 4-3, Chargers 3-3, Vegas 2-5.
It's gonna stay like that.
You think so?
Yeah.
Do the Raiders have a chance, or is it a wrap for them this
year?
It's
a wrap.
What about the Chargers? Can they pass? They're 3-3. Denver's 4-3. So I think that could switch.
That can switch. Yeah. They got to get their stuff together, but they're gonna have to be a dogfight.
Okay. Let's look at the NFC. Washington 5-2, NFC East. Philly 4-2, Dallas 3-3, New York 2-5. That's probably how it's gonna finish. I think. We ain't got to watch out for Philly. You think they're gonna pass Washington?
Philly might.
Okay. NFC North, best division in football.
Best division in football.
We got the Lions and Vikings right at the top. Detroit 5-1, Minnesota 5-1, Green Bay 5-2, Chicago 4-2.
Woo.
I think it's going. Either one's go Detroit. I think it's gonna be Detroit because I'm gonna pick Detroit's quarterback Goff over Darnold.
Yeah, and then you gotta
I'm gonna pick Detroit.
Yeah.
They're good. They're 4-2. That's the best division in football. They're doing good. Yeah. They're gonna be okay. They're playing well, but they're in a tough division, so that may hurt them because they got to play everybody twice. NFC South, Atlanta 4-3, Tampa Bay 4-3. That's good. That's the only two teams. New Orleans isn't going anywhere, and Charlotte's not going anywhere.
But Tampa Bay just had a bunch of injuries the other night,
so they might be. That's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough.
Both receivers might be out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give it to Atlanta.
Okay. How is Kirk Cousins playing?
Decent, pretty good.
Okay. For 180 million, you should play.
Yeah, you got to play.
NFC West, Seattle 4-3, Arizona 3-4. Ooh, Frisco. We got some Niners fans in here, but they quiet right now. They quiet right now. They quiet right now. Can't hear them.
Bang, 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 bang. Yeah. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah. Pew, pew.
All the Niners fans, let me say this.
Pew, pew. There ain't no bang, bang no more like they say.
All the Niners fans are playing in the JV game, so ain't nobody sees them.
Yeah, nobody sees that. Yeah.
All right, so Niners. So let me ask you this.
Debo in the hospital.
Are the Niners in the playoffs?
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. You're right, and it's going to be hard to do.
So we got Seattle, Arizona, San Francisco. The Rams are having a fire sale.
They might jump over Arizona, but they're not going to jump over Seattle. Seattle look pretty decent.
You think so?
They look pretty. They got good defense, and whatchamacallit lead the league in yards.
Who's that?
Geno throwing the ball.
Yeah, he's looking good. They're well coached. They're 4-3 right now. Let's talk about next week's game. So you think, and we should do our playoff prediction at the halfway point.
Yeah.
So maybe 2 more games, and then we got to pick who we think is going to be in the playoffs.
Right.
So let's look at next week's schedule.
What you got?
And let's go. So next week On Thursday, we got Minnesota at the Rams. You going to that game?
No, Minnesota.
Philly at Cincy. I go Philly. Ooh, but Cincy may be ready for about.
I'll go Philly.
I'll go Philly.
Philly.
Baltimore at Cleveland. Baltimore. We can move on from that light work. Tennessee at Detroit. Detroit. Arizona at Miami with Tua back.
Miami.
New York Jets at New England. New York Jets. Get that. Atlanta at Tampa Bay. Atlanta. Green Bay at Jacksonville. Green Bay. Indy at Houston. Ooh, Houston. We have a problem.
Houston.
New Orleans at Chargers.
Chargers.
I agree with that. Buffalo at Seattle.
Ooh, that's hard.
I'm going to go Buffalo. Carolina at Denver. KC at Raiders. Light work. Light work for for Kansas City. That's light work.
That's last
light
year.
work. Okay. Yeah. Chicago at Washington. We got one Chicago fan.
Well, you know,
west of the Mississippi.
If Jaden don't play, you got to go with Chicago.
If that's true. If Jaden plays,
you go with Washington.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Right.
Dallas at 49ers. Cowboys.
I'm about to go with Cowboys. I'm going for once in my life. I'm going with the Cowboys.
And then New York Giants at Pittsburgh. All
That's
right,
easy. So get you can bet money line, 10 teams, probably like $40. It might get you $1,000. Sure.
Okay. Let's have since we got one Bears fan in here from the only one west of the Mississippi. Give me the top 5 teams in the league, 1 through 5. Go ahead, Dre. Top 5 teams in order. Okay. Go
KC.
You first, you second. I'm gonna go last. Go ahead. K-City, who's number 2? Okay.
I like that.
Okay. No. You said wait. So Chiefs 1, Ravens 2, and then 3 is Minnesota. Okay, thank you, Detroit. And who's 4? Who? Okay, and then okay, I'll give you about a B minus on that. I'm gonna come back to you.
So I'm gonna go KC, Baltimore, Detroit, Minnesota, Green Bay.
Okay, so that's about a B. Y'all close though. I got Chiefs 1, undefeated. Lions 2, they got 1 loss.
Right.
Vikings 3, they got 1 loss to Detroit. Ravens have 2 losses. They're playing good, but they got 2 losses. And they don't play anybody in their division. Okay, by who you like. Okay,
eye test.
And number 5, I got Packers. With my 2 that are out are Bills and Texans.
Yeah, they're
we close. Are we right there? Okay.
Right.
Anybody else want to give us their top 5 in the audience? Anybody else? Top 5. We'll let we'll let the lone female.
Anybody got a top 5 out there?
You want to give us your top 5? Hold on, OG. Hold on. Who's your? Yeah, but if you say, hold on, let me say this. If you say San Francisco 1, we turning off that lamp by you. We turning off the mic. So I'm tell you right. You don't have to. We got to just give me your top 5. Okay, Chiefs. Oh, who's number 2? Okay, no problem.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so that's not
that's good.
I'll give it to us all there together.
All right. She knows what she's doing. No.
Ooh, over
Green Bay.
Over Green Bay.
Over
and the Bills and the Texans?
No.
I don't think they're better.
No, they're not better than Green Bay. They're in the playoffs, but they're not better than Green Bay.
They're not better than Green Bay. Offense, defense.
No.
Coaching. But Washington's good, though. They're good.
They're good. Hell no. Number 5 in the draft order. Number 5 in the draft order. First round.
I'm not going to even respond to that because Drake just over here instigating.
Number
he don't
5
believe that.
in the draft order.
Yeah.
I see you at the draft. What the draft at this year? What the draft at this year? What city the draft being held this year? Anybody know?
We'll look it up.
Gonna be in Green Bay? Well, Dallas, 49ers, Rams, Raiders. We fighting for that pick with Carolina and with New England. Yeah, all the other losers. Yeah. Don't matter.
So Shedeur number 1?
Yes, he's number 1, y'all.
And they said Travis Hunter could go number 2.
Who's number 1? Who's number 1? He's saying hell no, but who is number 1?
Yeah.
Who's number 1?
ESPN has him projected.
But no. No.
ESPN has him predicted to go 1. They have Hunter predicted to go 2. That's just one ranking.
Yeah.
But they could be the first 2 teammates to go 1-2 in years.
I say one in the top 1 and in the top 5. He gonna go 1. He gonna be in the top 5.
Who, Travis?
Travis, yes.
Yeah, I agree.
They're gonna be in the top 5, them 2 together. Number one pick, depending what team it is gonna be Shedeur.
So let me ask you this. So let me ask you
New England ain't gonna need a quarterback?
No, they just drafted.
You don't need a quarterback? You will. You're gonna be down there. Yeah.
Okay, last question, Randy. Let me ask you this. Should Travis Hunter play offense or defense or both in the league? I don't know if he's heavy enough to play both.
I think he should play receiver.
You think he should play receiver?
Yeah.
And maybe come in as a nickelback?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is he a pro? Is he a 10-year vet?
Yeah, he can ball now. He ball, you get the call. He can ball.
But you would take Shedeur number 1.
Yeah.
Or does it depend on the team?
It depends on the team, but all them teams
both of them gonna need a quarterback.
All them teams gonna need a quarterback.
So it should be
every single one of them.
Man.
Every single one of them. Tell me they don't.
Yeah, you're right. Because if they got that many losses, they probably need a quarterback.
Carolina need a quarterback.
Yep.
New England need a quarterback.
Another quarterback.
Raiders need a quarterback. Rams gonna need one because he only got 2 more years.
Jets.
The Jets. Think about it, man.
The Rams definitely need one.
Yeah. Come on, man.
What about the Saints?
It might be all right.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll stay.
With Carr?
Yeah, it'll be all right with Carr right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? All right, Wayne, since you yell all week, all day, go ahead, give us a topic. Go ahead, Wayne. It could be any sport.
Yes, sir.
Not like badminton, something we watch, though.
Yeah. Not ping pong.
We don't watch hockey.
She's saying that she's not making enough money at $78,000 when her bills are her rent alone is $96,000, so she only made $78,000.
Well, first of all, that was her mistake for renting a place for that much. That's number 1. Number 2, WNBA opted out, so they're gonna get more money, but she's gonna get endorsements.
She got endorsements.
Yeah. Hold on. Go ahead.
She's talking about because she's making more money outside the WNBA. She's only making $78,000 in the WNBA.
So 2 things. 1, they opted out, so they're gonna get more money.
Right.
Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, they sat out a couple seasons because they were making $1 million. So I wouldn't blame her. Let her do that. To the NBA.
250. I'll say 250.
And the top players, if they can afford it with all
250
the money,
minimum.
because the contract is going up. Yeah.
250 minimum.
250. But that's not what matters. What matters is your TV money and all that. And they're selling out, and they just opted out. They're gonna get more money from the TV deal, so they'll be fine. They'll get more money.
Right, they're gonna get more money.
And if she needs to go overseas, go for a couple.
And they're coming out with a 3-on-3 league.
Yeah, so they'll be all right.
Right.
Anybody else? Kevin, go ahead, Kevin. Anything else? You got a topic? Anything?
Devastating D, what's up? What you got, player?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Thank you, brother. Yeah, thank you, my brother. Yeah, we lost Fernando, man, this morning, man. El Toro, I mean, was a hell of a dude, man, a hell of a pitcher, man.
Legendary.
Did so much for his people, man, and he in a time, man, when he made LA pop, man. So rest in peace, Fernando, man. We're gonna miss you, man.
Yeah, they should
Dodger
do
legend,
first
man.
Game, man. They should do something for him.
They should do
Anybody else? Anybody
and
else?
we
got
gonna
a
win this. Yeah.
Anybody else?
With him against the Yankees. So we gonna win this for Fernando.
Yep.
Mark my words.
You said Dodgers in 6, right?
Dodgers in 6. We win it for Fernando.
All right,
Fernando Mania. Y'all remember that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I was like 7th grade.
Yeah. Fernando Mania.
Yeah. You got anything else for me before we sign off, though?
Nah, man. So
anybody else?
Everybody good out there in the hood? I got to smoke me a stick.
Hey, hold on, Big Sean. I got a question. Sean. Hold on. Let me ask you this, Sean. Boise State UNLV. Boise State UNLV. Boise State UNLV. What's gonna happen? Where at? I mean, who's gonna win? It's at UNLV. So you got UNLV winning that? Okay. Hey, Sean, who's your pro team, Sean? Big Sean, who's your pro team?
No, you don't.
Here we go.
Oh, hell no.
Here we go.
Hell no. Hell no.
Who's your team? Waiting on you.
No. I don't know what you're talking about. Nah, 2 teams. What they got to do with football?
Dog? Sean, who's your team?
And some of us got no women.
Hey, Sean, who's your teams? Chargers, and who else?
Oh, he said somebody in here wearing a chastity belt.
All right. Sean didn't answer the question.
He said you got a chastity belt on me.
All right, big dog. You got anything else?
I ain't got nothing else,
Let's
man.
sign off,
Let's
dog.
get up out of here, man. Hey, we signing out. All the way live from downtown, Pomona, California. Mia Vanna presents the R&R podcast, where we talk sports, cigars, and entertainment. Members night,
Yes,
Wednesday
sir.
night. You better come on down here in Pomona, grab you a stick, and get you a drink. And it's on, baby. We out.
Episode 12 in the books, dog.
Episode 12 in the books. 100. We out. See y'all next week.